Are you lost and lonely? Do you sometimes feel like everybody is playing soccer, but you're the only one who is left behind, having to sit on the bench? Well, I understand. In fact, most of my 20s and 30s, I just felt like that. But today, I want to talk about a fresh perspective to ease that dreadful feeling of loneliness and disconnect. Let's look at what science has taught us about the nature of our bodies and then what spiritual traditions are saying about the human experience. Let's dive right into it. Hi, my name is Dr. Sarah from the International Institute of Holistic Health. I am a doctor of integrative medicine, and today we're exploring the pain of separateness and how to ease it. I want to start with the scientific perspective first, so please bear with me if you're more interested into the spiritual side, but you will discover that they both come to a very similar conclusion. So imagine a universe where everything is connected, where the breath you take right now could have been exhaled by a cherry blossom in Japan just hours ago. This is not science fiction. It is the inspiring reality of our interconnected world, revealed through the lens of quantum physics and environmental science. At the heart of this cosmic dance lies the principle of nonlocality, a mind-bending concept that Einstein once called spooky action at a distance. It's the idea that particles can instantly influence each other across vast distances, defying our classical understanding of space and time. This quantum entanglement, proven through rigorous experiments, show us that the universe is far more intertwined than we ever imagined. But the magic doesn't stop at the quantum level. Our very bodies are made of star stuff, forged in the hearts of ancient suns. The iron in our blood, crucial for carrying life-giving oxygen, was born in stellar explosions billions of years ago. These cosmic furnaces scattered their creations across the galaxy, eventually becoming part of our planet and of our very selves. The air we breathe tells an equally captivating story of interconnection. In just 24 hours, the Earth's atmosphere completes a full rotation, with winds reaching speeds up to 300 miles per hour. This means the oxygen molecule you just inhaled could have been produced by a plant on the other side of the world mere hours ago. This global exchange of gases forms the oxygen and carbon cycle, a beautiful example of nature's tangled hierarchy. The concept of tangled hierarchy extends beyond the physical world. But as we contemplate on these intricate connections, from the quantum realm to the air we breathe, we're filled with a sense of wonder and responsibility. We're not isolated individuals, but part of a vast, interconnected tapestry of life. The carbon dioxide you exhale today might become part of an Amazon rainforest tree tomorrow, continuing the cycle of life across our planet. The iron in our blood comes from a supernova. This understanding of our deep connection of the universe and to each other is not just scientifically fascinating, it's profoundly moving. It reminds us that every action we take, every breath we draw, is part of a grand cosmic dance. We are not separate from nature or the universe. We are an integral part of it. In a world that often feels divided, this knowledge offers a powerful perspective. It shows us how beneath the surface we're all linked in ways we can scarcely imagine. From the stars that forge the elements into our bodies to the plants that produce the oxygen we breathe, we are intimately connected to the world around us and to each other. As we face global challenges, this understanding of our interconnectedness becomes more crucial than ever. It calls us to recognize our shared destiny and to act with compassion and care for our planet and all its inhabitants. After all, in this tangled hierarchy of life, what affects one part ultimately affects the whole. So the next time you take a breath, pause for a moment. Consider the journey those molecules have taken from distant stars to faraway forests to arrive in our lungs at this very moment. Feel the connection to the vast, beautiful universe around you. In that breath, you're not just sustaining your own life, you're participating in the grand interconnected dance of existence itself. Many spiritual traditions promote the interconnectedness of all things, emphasizing the unity and interdependence of existence. Buddhism, for example, or Native American spirituality, modern spiritual perspectives, all share this fundamental belief. Buddhism teaches the concept of dependent origination, which states that all phenomena are interconnected and nothing exists in isolation. This view emphasizes that every being contributes to the harmony of the grand symbiotic concert, forming a living cosmos or semantic whole. The Buddhist notion of the greater self extends beyond individual identity, recognizing our innumerable ties and responsibilities to one another. Animism, a belief system that attributes life and spirit to all things. This worldview fosters a deep sense of connection between humans, nature, and the spiritual realm. Modern spiritual perspectives, such as interconnected spirit approach, view the spirit as a connection point between all beings. This perspective sees the spirit as both a collective consciousness and an individual experience. It promotes living from a place of curiosity, acceptance, and love, recognizing the shared essence of all life. In Shinto, the ancient Japanese religion, every rock, tree, and stream pulses with sacred energy called kami. Worshippers feel that deep reverence when entering a Shinto shrine, surrounded by torii gates and sacred ropes that mark the boundary between the mundane and the divine. As they go, they commune with the spirit of nature, feeling a profound sense of belonging in the world. The Hawaiian concept of hoana extends far beyond blood relatives, embracing the entire community and even the land itself. When a Hawaiian tends to a taro patch, they're not just farming, they're nurturing their ancestors, as the taro plant is seen as the original ancestor of the Hawaiian people. This deep connection to the land and community creates a powerful sense of unity and purpose. Many Native American traditions teach that all of creation, from the smallest insect to the mightiest mountain, is alive and interconnected. During a sacred ceremony, a Native American feels the heartbeat of Mother Earth beneath their feet, the whispers of ancestral spirits in the wind, and a profound sense of oneness with all living things. In Hinduism, the concept of Brahman teaches that all of existence is a manifestation of the divine. A Hindu devotee experiences a profound sense of wonder and unity while performing puja to a sacred river like the Ganga, feeling that the flowing water is not just a natural feature, but a living goddess and a source of spiritual purification. A modern Celtic pagan might feel a deep emotional connection to the land while celebrating the changing seasons. During a solstice ritual in a sacred grove, they sense the presence of nature spirits, feeling a profound connection to the cycles of life and the wisdom of their ancestors. These traditions remind us that we're not separate from nature or each other, but part of a vast interconnected web of life. They offer a sense of belonging, wonder, and responsibility towards the world around us, fostering a deep emotional connection to our environment and communities. I know that all of this is a lot to digest, but I think it can bring back hope and relief to know that no matter from which perspective we're looking at it, the scientific, the spiritual, or the cultural, we are all connected, interdependent, and by the end of the day, we are all one. Parts of this video are inspired by a TED Talk by Tom Chi, and I'll link the description in the box below. Until next week, much love, Dr. Sarah.